in the spring?
No, the rates are already in effect. The gallons won't be in effect until August 1st.
Thank you.
You made that decision you guys talked about raising the gallons on July 2nd. Our billing had already went out for July.
Understand.
So it won't be effective until August 1st.
Anyone else?
Then I would make a motion that we accept resolution number 7, 2014, establishing water rates and regulations for application for water taps and repealing resolutions 9, 2013.
Second.
Okay, we have a first, second, roll call, please.
Villagrana.
Aye.
Henninger. Aye. Edwards.
Aye.
Feltingsrud.
Aye.
Martinez.
Aye.
Baker.
Aye.
Mirror.
Aye.
7 ayes.
Okay, next is set a public hearing, special event liquor license for Pioneer Park. Dory?
I'm requesting that you set the hearing for July 7th at 7 o'clock, and this would be on a request for special events at Music in the Park. It's hosted by the Chamber of Commerce, and it would be for 4 of the Wednesdays in August. And we would have to have the hearing that night and then send it off to the state to get the special event permits. And the special event application will be for all 4 at one time. And the chamber is paying the fees.
Who's paying the insurance and everything?
The insurance is ours, it's our park, it's our event. I mean, we're
So
taking
we're
the
taking
license
care
out for the event. The chamber will pay the fees for the special event permits, the state fees. Well, I would assume we're waiving the city fees since it's for us. We cover the insurance because it's our liability, it's our park, and proceeds will go to the city of Florence and the chamber.
Is the chamber aware of that this will have to be all fenced off and everything?
Yes.
And
When
arm tags, arm bands,
when
and the whole works?
when we do submit the actual application, we will have to show the state the designated service area where they're going to serve and how it will be barricaded. So that will come at the hearing time. We haven't even done the application. We haven't even done the application. This is just to set the hearing.
All right.
So if we could have it for July 7th at 7 o'clock.
That's on here.
Need a vote.
Is it on here?
I would like to make a motion to set up a public hearing for special event liquor license for Pioneer Park on July 7th,
What time?
7 o'clock.
Okay.
Second.
Okay, roll call.
Feltingsrud.
Aye.
Baker.
Aye.
Martinez.
Aye.
Villagrana.
No.
Henninger.
Aye.
Edwards.
Aye.
And Mayor Orr.
Aye.
6 ayes, 1 no.
Modification of premises for the Creative Cork. I guess that'd be you again, Dory, huh?
Creative Cork LLC has requested a modification of premises for an event, the 4th of July, to be able to extend their premises to the east into the bank parking lot for the 4th of July event from noon until midnight. State licensing authority has the local authority has to approve first. But yes, you need to leave.
I know, I just told her.
The bank owns the parking lot, and as the owner would have to give written permission for this to happen, and that has not happened. She said the letter will be available tomorrow. The diagram shows how the premises will be extended 25 feet to the east to the sidewalk at the bank parking lot. If the letter, this approval would have to be contingent upon that letter being submitted before this goes to the state. I can't send it to the state without the property owner's permission to have liquor served on their premises. It's similar to Louis where the city gives permission for them to serve alcohol in the streets.
Smart back, yeah.
So that is what the request is for.
I would make a motion that we approve modification of premises for creating court on the condition that we receive the letter from the bank on the
Giving permission.
parking lot.
Second.
A lot of seconds.
Who was the other second?
Larry,
Make
go
that-
ahead.
Want to flip for it? Then roll call.
Villagrana.
Aye.
Martinez.
Aye.
Baker.
Aye.
Pilkington.
Aye.
Edwards.
Aye.
And Mayor Orr.
Aye. You can tell her she can come back in now.
Okay.
She needs for the
She
record
was-
to
she was
recuse herself
eavesdropping.
because She didn't say anything when she left and I have to show the vote. So she has to make a statement.
Charlotte, you need to make a statement.
I excuse myself for the vote because I do have monetary gain tied to this event.
Okay, moving on. Mayor's report. I'd like to report on the 4th of July that we still need lots of entries, that we're getting them really slow. So if you know anyone that wants to be in our 4th of July parade, we really need the entries. I know they'll probably all come the last week, but still, if we could get them in a little bit sooner, that'd be great. And if you know of anybody, tell them to drop off entries, because we're really slacking this year, but I imagine they're all going to come the last 2 weeks and just hammer us. But that's what I'd like to report on. Committee reports.
It's not a committee report, sir, but on Sunday, I happened to observe several people in green shirts walking the city of Florence and picking up trash.
I seen that.
And I inquired, and it happened to be the Wellspring Church in Florence. And they told me, after I visited with them, they said that they would pick one area to work on once a month. And what impressed me that it was families doing it. It just wasn't the older people, but there was kids, teenagers, adults, and they walked down the streets in the alleys, etc. And I guess to me, that's what makes this town great. It really does. It's when people voluntarily do things to help propel them in. So that's all I had to say, sir.
So what area did they do?
I'm assuming they did all the town.
Yeah.
Really?
They did. I know they did our area on Main Street.
I know they went down Main Street, they went all the way down to Superfoods, because I was at Superfoods when I visited with them, because they went past my house, and I went to Superfoods, and they were down there, so.
Yeah.
They
Great.
kind of
Good
started
deal.
on the west side of.
And they let all kinds of baggage, or trash bags, by the old library building, and I'm sure that Sam probably had a truckload that he picked up.
Was it
Yeah.
any other location where they had a lot of bags, or just that? Okay. They use. They put some in our dumpster also, which with our permission.
Good deal.
And I think that they mentioned that next month they were going to work at Pathfinder Park, or on the road to Pathfinder Park and Pathfinder Park. Unfortunately, we didn't get a real good conversation, because I was turning into my alley as they were coming out, and there was a car coming out, so I had to back out real fast so they could get by. But if anybody would want to contact these people, they gave me their website. Is www.thewellspring@, and it's atflorence.com.
Good deal.
And I spoke with that one of their persons also. I think in 2 months they'll be going up to the veterans home to do some things up there. I'm not sure what that project, but she didn't go into any detail. But they'll be going up there also.
So how big's this group?
There was a tremendous amount of people, that's all.
There were a lot
A
of
whole lot
folks.
of green?
A lot of green.
A lot of
It
folks.
wasn't in dollars, it was in T-shirts.
Yes, it was in T-shirts.
Good deal. That's good to hear. Any other committee reports? Charlotte?
Marketing committee, we have the Tri-Fold brochure being printed as we speak. We should have those delivered here to the city, the first 30,000 this week. And distribution will be picking them up on Monday to take them out to all the different locations that we picked through certified distribution. Another thing, it's kind of associated with Parks and Rec. We have, I believe it's 90 acres on the east side of the high school, and BLM, Lamba, and FAR, they've offered to help us build mountain biking trails on that. And so I wanted to kind of get a consensus of everybody to see if we wanted to bring them in and talk a little bit further in depth about that lot. It looks like Lamba and FAR just did the Oil Well Flats trails in Canyon City, and that's turned out to be a great tourist attraction. I went there just last week and rode my mountain bike on the Easy Trail, and it was a lot of fun. I was riding with some 8 and 9-year-olds. I wouldn't dare try the advanced trails. But this could be a good opportunity for us to add something for our youth and also the people who enjoy bicycling of all ages to enjoy.
That'd be great.
Yeah, thumbs up from me.
Mayor, I would really endorse this. I think that the more that we can do to enhance our town for all citizens, and that means from 9 and 8 years old to, I'm not going to tell you my age, but
I think everybody's behind this. There isn't no one that isn't.
I've been talking with just the members of FAR and Lamba, not the presidents yet, so I'm going to go ahead and make that contact with the presidents of both of those organizations. But I have been talking with one person at BLM that helped design all the trails at that Oil Well Flats, and he seems very energetic about the project.
Well, we was already talking, this is months back, me and Mike were talking about doing the same thing behind the shooting range, all of our property there. We was already looking at doing that into a mountain bike.
Right, and if we can get these 3 entities on board to help us, I think we can come to fruition a little bit sooner.
Yeah, because we was talking that whole area we own back there, turning it into a mountain bike.
I'd rather see something in front of the shooting range rather than behind it. I don't know. Just a joke. I apologize.
Charlotte, who owns the 90 acres?
Right now, it's the city of Florence is
So
what I
you're
understand.
talking about the same land.
I think you're talking about this.
Yeah, you're talking about the same piece of property, right?
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
it's the same one we looked at months back.
Right.
How long ago was it?
A few months ago, I'm not
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
So if it's okay
Same
with
area we was
council,
looking at back then.
Is it the same?
Definitely okay with us.
We even got a hold of a couple professionals that did mountain bike trails, and they came and looked.
great.
Did they say it's doable?
Yeah, they said it'd be great. Yeah,
The biggest thing we have to work through is we've got to figure out how to make the shooting range so that it's safe, so that there's no reflections killing people as they enter. I mean, that's the big. Once we get beyond that, I think we're in pretty good shape. That's easy enough to do. We'll just have to make sure that it's bermed in the proper spots and all those kinds of things, because where the shooting range is aimed toward, it's okay. You know, we can do it. We can do it very safely. We just have to take some care of the planning and make sure that berms are put in the appropriate places. And I know part of Mike's plan, he's already been working on doing a whole bunch of that. And the grant that we've already written for that also is desire to make the shooting range much safer. So we are working on that. Not that it's not safe, but it's all, you know, as expanded services, we want to make it even more safe.
so
Charlotte?
I'm requesting council's permission to kind of spearhead this project and do a walk through the land with the BLM officer and then contact the 2 presidents of the other 2 organizations.
Ran out of tape.
That sounds good to me. Does anyone have any objections with that?
No objection.
Of her being the spearhead on that?
Just for clarity, we're not sure for the record. We're talking about BLM, ourselves, and who's the other entity?
That's fine.
Lamba, I'm not sure exactly what the acronym stands for, some kind of mountain biking organization in Canyon City. They're working on the hogbacks right now, and they've worked on Oil Well Flats.
LAM.
LAMBA.
Okay, that's what I was wondering about.
I
And
thought you were saying farm something.
the other one is FAR, F-A-R, and I believe that's Fremont County, or Fremont,
Fremont Area Recreation.
yeah, Fremont, no, yeah, we're riders, Fremont Area Riders, or recreation one.
I think, because they're the same ones who did the half marathon.
Yes,
Pretty sure they're short
Okay,
set.
yeah.
License.
so, yeah, I'd like
I have
permission to
one.
contact both of their presidents and then do the walk through the land with the BLM officer.
Larry?
Are we going to see the plan before this is all done, or?
Right, this is
Right, it
preliminary.
would have to come to you.
But
This
I mean,
is just
long
a,
as-
That's what I said. It just sounded like this was gonna do, this is a go-ahead, and I'm
No.
just wondering.
Oh, no,
wait a minute.
It's a
no.
long way.
this is just to even start looking at it.
This is just an idea. This is just the start of
I think
an
you're a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
I would
Well,
back
it's just a
Charlotte on,
gleam in someone's eye.
I'd back Charlotte on heading that. I mean, when we get along and through the process, we can easily form a committee and, like we normally do. So I would, for getting the ball rolling on this.
I would too.
I would recommend that Charlotte be allowed to spearhead
Okay.
this stuff.
And I think if we get going on it, then we need to form a committee,
Yes.
okay?
Okay.
All right,
Maybe never did that.
so it looks like it's a go-ahead, so go ahead and
Great.
take care of that.
Thank you.
Any other committee reports?
I have, Mr. Mayor, and you and City Manager Mike attended this as well, so you might add to or correct anything. It's the Wholesome Community Committee, for the Wholesome plant. The wetlands is closed due to the river, of course, was high and kind of washed out a bank and made it kind of impassable and very dangerous up there, but they are working on it to get that fixed. Also, on a good side, the production is up on both of their facilities, I believe the one in Texas and here, and they've added 5 new jobs and new employees. It was something which is very good. They're a major contributor to employment, not only in Florence, but our county. So I'm glad they're doing great, and they're real concerned, and they like to be involved with the community.
You mentioned the burgers, okay. Anyone else? Committee reports? Larry?
No.
All right. Move on. This one's gonna be even tougher. City Attorney's report? I don't think it happened.
He's at his, I believe it's his daughter's graduation.
Graduation.
But we do have our city manager.
Okay, in your packet, you see the sales tax report through April, and what you've got is, to this point, we have a record year going. $176,768.65 is what was generated in sales tax through the first 4 months. The best year previous to this was 2012, which was I can't read my own handwriting, but I guess it's $459.92. So we're a little bit over 5,200 ahead through the first 4 months. So far that looks good. I'm not sure the merchants all feel that way, that they're having that big of a year, but
Can I ask you a question? But is that considering that our sales tax went up another %?
No, I think one.
no, this
That's
is
just
our
calculating
share
that.
of it. Yeah, this is just our share, but yeah, so it's the percentages.
Yeah, because everybody knows how much it went up from that 1% went on it.
Yeah, that part
Okay.
we don't get, that goes to the county. So far it's looking pretty decent for the year. We're projecting out to have a record year in sales tax, so that's something that we need, frankly. On another item, I just want to remind Paul Villagrana and Chief De Laurentiis that the two of you agreed to do the radio show on Wednesday. You want to be there at like 8:15 in the morning. And you're supposed to talk a lot about the 4th of July. Repeat.
Oh, no.
Yes, if you go, you need to talk about the 4th of July.
And that's all I have for now.
Because I told you that's why I don't want to.
Just a question. When does the swimming pool, what is it, half-cent sales tax sunset?
Next year.
2015.
Is it the end of 2015?
December of 2015.
December 2015? Thank you.
Is that it for you?
That is it for me.
I'll make a motion to pay the bills.
Second.
Have a first, have a second. Roll call, please.
Baker?
Aye.
Villagrana?
Aye.
Martinez.
Aye.
Pilkington.
Aye.
Edwards.
Aye.
Henninger.
Aye.
4.
Aye.
Mayor Moore.
Okay, it is 8:10 and this meeting is adjourned. Sometimes.
Okay.